one thing that I can say I didn't really see on your page. That's one thing that I can say that is optimized for. You're always looking for consumer feedback or just feedback from your audience on how, like, what type of content they want to see, like just like trying to see how you could just improve for your audience. That's one thing that I did see that she may post it sometimes, but it's not really optimized on her page. I would love to see if she just made some content or just had a space on her page just to for her audience to interact back with her, to let her know, hey, this is what I'd like to see from you. Hey, I'd really like want to know like more about this topic, or how'd you get about this, or maybe even creating like what you're doing right now, like a series of things that I did as a 16-year-old content creator, a digital marketer, to help me gain financial freedom, or just things like that to just help grow her audience interest in what she's currently doing. And you never know how that might help. It might just help grow her audience even more. But if I had to look for a con, that's what I would say.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you either. For me personally, if I had to look for a con, she's doing really good. The only thing that's like that throws me off right now is the amount of highlights. Like the highlights are kind of all over the place. So I
Okay.
feel like if she just got a little bit more simple, my life, testimonials, my wins, and maybe like two to three other highlights to like talk about things, then I feel like that would optimize her page even better because it's a lot to go through already and it's all over the place. So if she just made that more simple, more clean, I can see her doing way better than she is right now.
And then can you go and just click her story? Like, what does she currently have posted?
Her story right now, more so just proof. Ask me something. I haven't been as active. I'm a lock in. How did you start? So she kind of just made me eat my words a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
At least you admitted it.
I would, I'm a man. I could admit when I'm wrong, but even then,
It's not
even then,
too much input.
it's not too much input. I feel like it's really only the question that she wanted to answer, and with an audience of 50,000, I'm sure more than one person asked you a question. Please tell me the reason why your course is $222. How's your day today? Yes. So I feel like a lot of these are just mostly just commentary on, like how to, like inform people on her course.
Hmm.
And that's fine, you gotta get that back. But
I see that. I would say something else. I don't really feel like this is a con in terms of her changing up the type of content that she puts out because it has been working for her. But I would like to see something new than the typical, recording of herself. Maybe kind of like, the behind the scenes, the day in the life, or, since you started digital marketing, what have you done with that? Whether it's like, how do you spend your time now, your money? Although she is 16, so it's like, her success is working for her.
yeah.
It would be nice to see something different.
That is true. Yeah, I can
you
see that.
know, diversifying her content for sure.
Yeah, because it is just a lot of her recording. But if it was just like a day in, I mean, behind the scenes of how I set up my digital marketing offer, that's nice and refreshing for our audience.
And then she can always like collab with people in the industry. Just have like people reposting your stories or you doing reposts for them and promos along those lines. Like
Mhm.
helping other people grow their channels will always help you grow your own. And then like when it comes to digital marketing and when it comes to just content creating overall, you really just got to network with people because that'll
Yeah.
put you into so many more doors, more opportunities, brand deal, sponsorship, whatever the case may be. So it's like, don't feel afraid, like be afraid to do free promos because you don't know who's going to see your stuff.
Yeah,
Mm,
you don't.
you're
Don't.
right.
That was a good one. Write
You're
that
right.
down. Hey man,
Let
Write
him
that
we
down.
gonna
Write
have
that
a
down.
we gonna have another section. Arches gems, bro.
let him cook. Yeah,
Arches gems. Let him cook.
he be spitting. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to network or do
Ooh, that
free
reminds me. Yeah, let me do.
promo. You never know
Hmm.
who you might reach. Arch's gems, bro. That's a section right there. That's his segment. Arch
Put that in
dropping.
the post community.
Hey, and what's that Notion template? What's that Notion say? Arch's second brain.
Arch's second brain.
So you know what? Give them a sneak peek of the Notion.
Let me
Let
Mm.
them see it.
Hold up, you want to see the Notion? Hold up, hold up, hold up. You
hold
want to see
up,
the Notion?
hold up, hold
I
up.
want to
Let me
see it.
start this share real quick.
Notion.
Let me start this share real
You want
quick.
to see the
Which one do you want
Notion?
to see?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
This
cut the part
product is
out,
crazy, man. It's
Hmm?
actually insane.
but this video is fire. This session was fire.
Which one you want to show them? You want to show?
I'll probably just show him, give him a little brain dump action,
Some.
a little song.
Yeah,
You
let's
can
show
just
the
show them
brain dump.
Genesis.
Brain double go crazy.
Brain dump right now.
Do you have anything in the brain dump?
I made a brain dump yesterday. I made a brain dump template yesterday, but I'm gonna send it in the chat. I made a video just showing people how to use the brain dump. Right, so okay, we're not gonna give them too much, but we could low key do a brain dump with her we could low key do a brain dump with her whatchamacallit, with her page.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Bet.
Brain dump basically like the way the brain dump be helping me. Like I was actually using it today in the car, and then I was on TikTok. I found this crazy TikTok idea. I was like, damn, this is really nice. And then I was like, hold up, I got a Notion for that. And then I started putting it in there. I was like, at first, before I was like, people say it works, but I don't see how it could be crazy. And I started actually going through the system myself. I was like, okay, I'm writing out the ideas, and then I was able to have like a solid content idea in like 2 to 3 minutes. And I was like, okay, I see how this works.
All right, so let me share my screen really quick. All right, you guys. So this is a little sneak peek, action of one of the Notion resources. But something we're gonna do today is just go over a brain dump. And basically, what a brain dump is, it just allows you to repurpose content that you see on social media, and more so turn your social media experience more so from a consumer perspective to somebody who's a creator. So while scrolling on social media, like you're always consuming content, you're always just taking things in, and just mindlessly just scrolling. But this kind of just gives you a purpose to the scroll and allows you to have entertainment while creating content ideas at the same time. So for her,
I've
in the
been
brain dump, we have a few different sections. So let's go over here and use a blank. As you can see, I've definitely been using it. So but in the brain dump, you want to have 4 main sections. Let me just go ahead and fix this. First, topic. You really just want to keep this short and sweet. It's basically just the main idea of your video, like plain and simple. Brain dump, whatever comes to mind for your video idea. And if you have trouble just trying to figure out what to put here, just ask yourself like a couple questions like, what do people think about this? What do I think about this? Do I have a personal experience with this? Do other people have a personal experience with this? Do other people have an opinion about this? Whatever like that just comes to mind, just put in the brain dump. Reference
me
for this reference. Go ahead.
me personally, like the brain dump, I use that as like my second notes. Like I spend some
Yeah.
time going on TikTok, Instagram, scrolling through pages, Instagram, I mean on content. And then I'm like, as soon as I find that one video that's like, I could use this. I like the way she was talking. I like the hook. I like everything about it. I immediately go to the
Mhm.
breakup, and then I put down the content idea real quick so I don't
Yeah.
like lose my train of thought. And then I just literally start building from there. So it's definitely like it's low key, it's low key like a personal assistant that helps you pick your brain. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Breakup for me.
It's like having somebody just to bounce ideas off of
Yeah,
instead of you're
exactly.
talking to you like you're talking to yourself, not
Yeah.
in a not in a crazy way. But yeah, so we're just we'll go ahead and just go with topic. So with topic, before you I
So
forgot to mention the
we
key
can, you
role.
know, we can actually like put ourselves in like the digital marketer shoes and
Yeah,
act like we're using a brain dump. And she's actually a really good example. So
that's
let's,
what I yeah.
yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. Before you go into a brain dump, you want to always make sure that you have some sort of topic or main idea before just going out and putting in content. Always make sure that you put out content with a purpose. So for this, let's just say, and we're in her shoes or in a digital marketer's shoes, and we want to learn how to grow, and we just come across her page. Um, if we're just gonna be on theme, POV, what I'm 20 something. Um, like POV, you're a 23-year-old that helps people learn how to earn with digital marketing. That could be a topic for the video.
that'd be a nice starter topic. You could just
Yes.
literally write that out. Yeah, that's it.
So POV.
So it's like the topic session is about what the general video is gonna be about.
You don't. I don't think we're
Explain,
gonna discriminate. Who helps people start their digital marketing journey?
and then from there it's like the first thing that comes to mind. You literally scroll through her page, and the first thing that comes to mind to me as a 23-year-old digital marketer is like being lost at first.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's an idea that you could write down when you're going through the branding process. Being lost at first as a digital marketer because it's a new field for you, and you literally like you probably found out about digital marketing from a TikTok, and you're like, "Yo, this is interesting. I want to try it out." And then you actually went into it, and you're like, "Yo, this is actually a lot of information for me at once. I need a better, more simplified guide." And then it's like once you put yourself in that process of thinking like that, you literally make content for yourself 6 months back. So
yeah,
imagine you're first starting out. What type of content would yourself 6 months ago have benefited by using to get to their current situation? I don't know if I said that right, but
I understand what you meant. Just
yeah,
make content for people who were in your position when you first started.
yeah. That's a better version, better way to say it.
Okay. Something for me. Her videos don't really have much talking in them. So me personally, I like the yap. So I just like make like a little voiceover, probably just actually help people feel more connected to my page rather than just coming on my page and just reading a caption from a quick random video. So me personally, I'd just I do a
I like the voiceover videos too. I find them way easier to do than actually like sitting in front of the camera and
yeah.
talking. Sitting in front of the camera just gets awkward sometimes
Yeah, because
because
you really just talking to yourself.
it's just me and you right here, no one else. I just gotta talk to the imaginary people behind the screen.
And if you stutter, it's over with. You stutter, it's over
You
with.
stutter in a
Stutter, it's over.
video like that, bro. It's like back to you gotta restart, and restarting is just annoying, bro.
Going back to square one. So I feel like with this brain dump, we didn't really get as detailed, but that's fine. We could just go to the reference section. Reference is you don't have to overcomplicate this. It's just like going to the source. In this case, I didn't want to just pull from one of her posts. I just copied and pasted her URL and just put it right here, so I could always come back and revisit her page whenever I just want to get content ideas. If I was in the position of somebody who wanted to make content for digital marketers.
Mhm.
Personal twist. What can I say to make this video uniquely ours?
If I was in that position to make
If it
it,
was you, yeah,
if I was to make it unique to me, I got videos of me working at my old Office Depot job. So I'd start off with something like that. POV, you're a 23-year-old who had a regular 9 to 5 and is starting in digital marketing. That way, it's like, okay, I see his transformation. I see where he's going. I can relate to that.
I feel like that's a very underrated one because, like, 9 out of 10, half of y'all had a job in high school. And so chances are you took some kind of video while you were at that job. So it's a great way
yeah.
to start that off with content. And then
Mhm.
also just think about, what are you doing now? What is your current job? Like, I work for corporate, like in a corporate setting. So it's like how I left corporate to do digital marketing. Just talk about who you are,
Yeah.
what you do. Like, a lot of you may be immigrants, or a lot of you guys may have like these weird quirks or whatever it's like that defines you. Like, just put it out there because like you will find that there are people that can relate to you and your specific, like whatever your personal twist is. And that's when they'll start engaging with your content because they see themselves within your post. So literally your personal twist is just your story.
Definitely agree with that.
I know. I know. In the case of I watched a couple videos yesterday, and some people even talk about their reason why, for the reason why they got into digital marketing. Like
I seen them.
they had a kid. They couldn't meet ends meet. Mostly it's just for familial reasons. So just talk about your why. Talk about your. Most people just relate to that. That's usually what gravitates people towards your content anyway. They just resonate with your situation, your real big why, and that's probably what's gonna help them, just understand and really just feel your experience through the screen. So I definitely incorporate, your reason for doing it because nobody's experience is yours. Like you are your own unique experience. So it's always good to just talk about that and incorporate that in your video because that's what separates you from everybody else. That's what separates you from having content like everybody else is making to bringing you to a point where you just make original binge worthy content like we talk about in the course. So
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's like at least 5 pieces of content right there.
but yeah, guys, pretty good first episode.
That was nice.
Pretty good first episode. This
That
this
was
this
nice.
you know, that's
Like,
so nice. I'm gonna end it with crumble.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we slid that.
Still ending it with crumble.
All right, good, because I'm hungry.
Like, we slid on. Yo, that was a crazy.
I'm gonna